News just coming in right now. Is there a Karnataka cabinet rejig on the cards? Cabinet expansion soon. Chief Minister Bommai, in fact, is to travel to Delhi tomorrow. Could there be a cabinet expansion on the cards? Sources have told India Today that cabinet expansion is likely in August. Cabinet expansion if the High Command of the Bharatiya Janata Party agrees. Nagarjun Dwarkanath is now joining me live from Bengaluru on this. Nagarjun, give us more details about this visit of the Chief Ministers to Delhi tomorrow.
Well, the Chief Minister is landing post the noon in Delhi, and he's going to take off at 10 a.m. But what we are picking from the sources is that cabinet expansion is on cards, and he's going to discuss this with the Prime Minister, Home Minister, and the party president. And if all goes well, August first week will be the expansion in Karnataka here. And also, there are 5 vacant spots at this point of time. And recently, Ishwarappa also got a clean sheet. He was the last minister to resign from the cabinet after the allegations of corruption had come and one of the contractors had committed suicide. Post that, he has got a clean sheet from the CID police right now, and they have filed a charge from the Udupi police, beg your pardon, and then they have given a clean sheet. So he is also putting pressure that as OBC leader, he has to come back into the cabinet. So 5 vacant spots to be filled in, and few of the ministers who have not performed as per the High Command is likely to be dropped, is what we are picking up. If everything goes well and if High Command gives the permission, August first week will be the cabinet expansion here in Bengaluru.
All right. Nagarjun, thank you so much for bringing us all of those details. So, Chief Minister Bommai is to travel to Delhi tomorrow, and there's a lot of buzz on a possible cabinet expansion in the Karnataka government come August. In a massive setback to Mamata Banerjee, her minister Partha Chatterjee has been arrested by the Enforcement Directorate in an alleged teacher recruitment scam. After Partha Chatterjee complained of illness in the lockup, the court has allowed him to be admitted to a state-run hospital. He will be produced before the court once again on Monday. Partha's aide Arpita Mukherjee has also been arrested. India Today exclusively accessed a video of more than 21 crore rupees cash being recovered from Partha's aide Arpita's residence on Friday during the raids by the Enforcement Directorate. The ED so far has recovered foreign currency worth 54 lakh rupees, gold worth 79 lakh rupees and over 21 crore rupees in cash. Partha Chatterjee was the education minister when the alleged illegal appointments were made. BJP mocked the TMC saying, "Ye to bas trailer hai, picture abhi baki hai." TMC described the raids as a ploy by the BJP government at the centre to harass its political opponents. TMC sources in fact told India Today that there was a strong demand within the party to remove Partha Chatterjee as the TMC's Secretary General, but that indeed was not done. At the moment, no action has been taken.
আমরা সর্বভারতীয় তৃণমূল কংগ্রেসের তরফ থেকে পূর্ণ আস্থা রাখছি আইন এবং বিচার ব্যবস্থার উপর, এবং বিচারে যদি পার্থ চট্টোপাধ্যায়ের বিরুদ্ধে যে অভিযোগের কথা বলা হচ্ছে সেগুলি যদি বিচারে সত্য বলে প্রমাণিত হয়, সেক্ষেত্রে নিশ্চিতভাবেই সর্বভারতীয় তৃণমূল কংগ্রেস দলগতভাবে এবং সর্বভারতীয় তৃণমূল কংগ্রেসের সরকার তার বিরুদ্ধে যা ব্যবস্থা নেওয়ার নিশ্চিতভাবেই সেই ব্যবস্থা নেবে।
যে আমাদের তৃণমূল কংগ্রেস অন্যায় করে না, অন্যায় সহ্য করে না, কিন্তু বিচার ব্যবস্থার উপরে আমাদের পূর্ণ আস্থা আছে। যদি বিচার ব্যবস্থায় দেখা যায় যে কেউ দোষী, নিশ্চিতভাবে কঠোরতম শাস্তি তৃণমূল কংগ্রেস নেবে। কিন্তু কোনো ষড়যন্ত্রের শিকার কেউ হলে সেইটা নিশ্চিতভাবে আমরা তার প্রতিরোধ করব, প্রতিবাদ করব।
आज भारत की मान्यता विश्व पटल पर उजागर हो रही है और ये इस बात का प्रमाण है कि बंगाल में किस तरीके से जनता के पैसे को भ्रष्टाचार की बलि चढ़ाई जा रही है, ये स्वयं जनता पूर्ण रूप से जानेगी, इसका मुझे पूरा विश्वास है।
इस व्यक्ति के बारे में वहां के मुख्यमंत्री ममता जी ने काफी कुछ पहले से प्रशंसा किया हुआ था कि आप अच्छे काम कर रहे हैं। 21 करोड़ का भंडार मैनेज करना, मैं मानता हूं ममता जी के लिए एक प्रशंसा वाली बात थी।
बहुत सारा घटना लोगों ने देखा है और सब ये घटना का उद्देश्य एक ही है कि सीबीआई से बचने के लिए, ये जो छापामारी इसको रोकने के लिए। आज स्थिति ये हुई कि लोग परेशान हैं, राजनीति को जो और बंगाल को जो कलुषित किया है उनको इसका सजा मिलना चाहिए।
Teacher recruitment is one of the sacred thing in our system. If somebody is boggling in all this area, this is very unfortunate. Law should take its own course up to the logical end. This is very unfortunate incident in the land of Ma Saraswati.
The arrest of West Bengal Minister Partha Chatterjee in connection to the SSC recruitment scam has raised a storm in Bengal. While BJP has alleged that Partha's arrested aide Arpita had the patronage of Mamata herself, TMC has claimed that it is yet another attempt by the centre to malign Bengal government's image using central agencies. Here's more on that.
Massive setback for Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee. Her minister Partha Chatterjee has been arrested in teacher recruitment scam by the ED. His arrest came hours after a marathon interrogation for over 23 hours that began on Friday morning. During the raids, ED recovered 21 crore rupees in cash, foreign currency worth 54 lakh rupees, gold worth 79 lakh rupees and 20 mobile phones from Partha's close aide Arpita Mukherjee's home. Arpita has also been arrested by the agency after the huge recoveries from her premises. In a video exclusively accessed by India Today, an envelope addressed to the Higher Education Minister is seen in the stash. Partha was the Education Minister when the alleged illegal appointments were made. Rubbing salt into the wounds, BJP leaders mocked Mamata Banerjee, saying, "Picture abhi baki hai."
यही पार्था बाबू ने 5 वाइस चांसलर को लेकर धरना दिया था। बहुत सारा घटना लोगों ने देखा है और सब ये घटना का उद्देश्य एक ही है कि सीबीआई से बचने के लिए, ये जो छापामारी इसको रोकने के लिए। आज स्थिति ये हुई कि लोग परेशान हैं, राजनीति को जो और बंगाल को जो कलुषित किया है उनको इसका सजा मिलना चाहिए।
Union ministers dared Mamata Banerjee to face real questions by ED and not cry foul.
और ये इस बात का प्रमाण है कि बंगाल में किस तरीके से जनता के पैसे को भ्रष्टाचार की बलि चढ़ाई जा रही है, ये स्वयं जनता पूर्ण रूप से जानेगी, इसका मुझे पूरा विश्वास।
The time for dharna and the time for drama is over. The time to answer real questions is here. Where did that money come from? And who was responsible for that money being diverted in that fashion?
TMC, however, has distanced itself from Partha's aide and described the raids as a ploy by centre to harass its political opponents. Bengal Assembly Speaker alleged he has not received any information about Partha's arrest. He termed it as constitutional failure by the central agency.
ইনভেস্টিগেশন চলছে, এই ব্যাপারে আমি এখন কোনো মন্তব্য করব না। এই ব্যাপারে আমার কোনো ভূমিকা নেই। যা আছে দলীয় স্তরে যারা রয়েছেন তারা তাদের বক্তব্য রাখবেন। আমাদের বিধানসভার পরিষদীয় মন্ত্রী উনি ছিলেন, এখনও পরিষদীয় মন্ত্রী রয়েছেন। সেই দিক থেকে নিশ্চয়ই পরিষদীয় মন্ত্রী অনুপস্থিতিতে যারা পরবর্তী ক্ষেত্রে দায়িত্বে রয়েছেন তারা কাজ করবেন। বিধানসভা তো অচল হয়ে যাবে না।
Mamata, known for her fiery attacks on central agencies, had accused the Narendra Modi government of targeting political rivals on Friday.
ওদের মেরুদণ্ড বেঁকা, ওদের মেরুদণ্ডে একদিকে ইডি, একদিকে সিবিআই, অন্যদিকে ইনকাম ট্যাক্স, অন্যদিকে জিএসটি। আমাদের মেরুদণ্ড সোজা, আমরা মাথা উঁচু করে চলি।
With Didi's strongman now in the ED net, what will her next move be? Bureau Report, India Today.
West Bengal Minister Partha Chatterjee and his aide Arpita Mukherjee have been arrested by the Enforcement Directorate in an alleged teacher recruitment scam. Over 21 crore cash was recovered from Arpita's residence on Friday during ED raids. Here's a report on who Arpita Mukherjee is and her connection to this case.
Bengal recruitment scam explodes. With Bengal Minister Partha Chatterjee under ED scanner, spotlight stays on his close aide Arpita Mukherjee as well. It was her home from where Rs 21 crore was recovered by the central agency. Sources in the ED say the cash seized is linked to the alleged recruitment scam involving the West Bengal School Service Commission and the West Bengal Board of Primary Education. So the question arises, who is Arpita Mukherjee? A very close aide of TMC Minister Partha Chatterjee, Arpita is a model and actor. She has acted in Bengali, Odia and Tamil films, including hits like Mama Bhange and Partner. Arpita was also the face of promotional campaigns Naktala Udyan Sangh, which is one of the biggest Durga Puja committees in Kolkata in 2019 and 2020. She has been living in a luxury flat in South Kolkata for the past few years and was visited frequently by Partha, the sources said. BJP, which is going all guns blazing at the Mamata Banerjee government over the scam, is also linking the West Bengal Chief Minister with Arpita. Saffron Party's IT Chief Amit Malviya shared a video on Twitter and claimed she was appreciated by Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee. Malviya said, and I quote, "Not too long ago, Mamata Banerjee from an open platform praised Partha Chatterjee's close aide, from whose residential premise ED seized a small sum of 20 crore. Mamata knew of her and the good work she was doing. Make no mistake, Partha wasn't scamming on his own accord." More facts are likely to come to fore as ED continues to tighten its grip on Partha's aide Arpita Mukherjee. Bureau Report, India Today.
Silly Souls Cafe and Bar in Goa's Asagaon has landed in a controversy for allegedly holding an illegal bar license. Goa Excise Commissioner has issued a show cause notice to Silly Souls Cafe owners for flouting Goa excise norms. The notice alleges the owners of the restaurant got the license in an illegal and fraudulent manner by providing fabricated documents. The show cause notice further alleges that the liquor license was renewed last month despite the license holder having passed away on May 17, 2021. Smriti Irani fired back at the Congress who earlier accused Smriti Irani's daughter of running an illegal bar in Goa. Union Minister said that her daughter is a college student and there is no need to malign her character. Smriti said that she will also send a legal notice to Jairam Ramesh and Pawan Khera over the issue. Meanwhile, the Congress fired fresh salvos at Smriti Irani. Congress spokesperson Pawan Khera said that Smriti Irani is lying as she earlier had mentioned that she is proud of her daughter's restaurant in Goa.
You owe it to this country, you owe it to the youth of this country. You cannot mislead the youth of this country to play Lulu Mall while your own children indulge into such illegal activities thanks to the patronage provided by you, Smriti Zubin Irani.
So to the gentleman who sat there, giggled as they assassinated my daughter's character, I will see you in the court of law and in the court of people. And to the Gandhi family, which directed that this press conference be held against my child, I tell you this. Send Rahul Gandhi back to fight the Lok Sabha election in 2024 from Amethi and he will lose again. That is my promise as a BJP worker and as a mother to that 18-year-old child.
स्मृति जुबिन ईरानी जी हमेशा राहुल गांधी जी और सोनिया गांधी जी को लेकर कुछ ना कुछ बोलती रहती हैं, पर वो तो बेबुनियाद ही बात है। हम तो कागजी बात कर रहे हैं। हम आरटीआई के माध्यम से जो जानकारी हासिल की गई है उसी के आधार पर हम आरोप नहीं लगा रहे हैं। जो आरटीआई से जानकारी आई है हम आपके समक्ष में, जनता के समक्ष में रख रहे हैं। तो इसमें दोनों की तुलना मत कीजिए।
जयराम रमेश ने कहा कि वो आरटीआई के आधार पर मेरी बेटी पर, जो 18 साल की है, राजनीति में नहीं है, कॉलेज की स्टूडेंट है, आरटीआई के आधार पर वो मेरी बेटी पर आरोप मढ़ रहे हैं कि क्या आरटीआई की उस एप्लीकेशन में मेरी बेटी का नाम है? क्या उसके जवाब में मेरी बेटी का नाम है? कांग्रेस के प्रवक्ताओं ने कटाक्ष करते हुए, हंसते हुए ये कहा कि मैं सोनिया और राहुल के खिलाफ प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करती हूं। हां, करती हूं, करती रहूंगी।
कल से कांग्रेस सवाल कर रही है और आज प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करके भी हम केंद्रीय मंत्री स्मृति ईरानी जी से कह रहे हैं, स्मृति ईरानी जी चुप्पी तोड़िए और बताइए कि क्या आपने अपनी सत्ता का दुरुपयोग करते हुए, अपनी ताकत का इस्तेमाल करते हुए, गोवा में आपकी भाजपा की सरकार है, क्या आपने दबाव बनाया? आपकी फर्जी डिग्री थी, पूरा देश जानता है। स्मृति ईरानी जी, आज तक आप अपनी असली डिग्री नहीं ला पाई। आज आपकी बेटी भी कागजों में फर्जी वाड़ा कर रही है।
There's a massive showdown in the national capital over the Aam Aadmi Party's excise policy. BJP workers took to the streets in Delhi on Saturday protesting outside Delhi Deputy Chief Minister and Excise Minister Manish Sisodia's residence. Congress workers also staged a dharna outside the Aam Aadmi Party office in Delhi. Protests come after a day after Delhi's Lieutenant Governor V.K. Saxena sought a CBI probe into the excise policy, flagging procedural lapses in its implementation. Saxena has directed the Chief Secretary to submit a report detailing the role of officers and civil servants in the illegal formulation, amendments and implementation of the Delhi excise policy. Appropriate action is to be taken against erring officials as per the LG office.
अगर दिल्ली सरकार ने कोई भ्रष्टाचार किया होता ना, पिछले 7 सालों में मोदी जी की सरकार ने हमारी सरकार को अंदर कर दिया होता। हर कोशिश के बावजूद भी वो 1 पैसे का भ्रष्टाचार ना पहले साबित कर पाए हैं, ना आज साबित कर पाएंगे। लेकिन मोदी जी ने एक चीज जरूर साबित कर दी है कि पूरे देश में अगर उन्हें एक आदमी से डर लगता है तो वो आदमी अरविंद केजरीवाल है। तभी हाथ धो के अपनी सारी एजेंसीज को अरविंद केजरीवाल, उनके मंत्री, उनके विधायकों के पीछे लगाया हुआ।
आम आदमी पार्टी के अरविंद केजरीवाल जी, मुझे साफ लगता है, बार बार जब कहते हैं मनीष सिसोदिया पर हमला होगा, मनीष सिसोदिया, बिकॉज उन्हें मालूम है। और ये आरोप हमने 3 जून 2022 को हमारे प्रदेश अध्यक्ष दिल्ली के अनिल चौधरी जी दिल्ली पुलिस कमिश्नर को मिले जाकर डेलीगेशन में सबूत दिए। दीप मल्होत्रा अकाली दल का पंजाब से विधायक को क्या केजरीवाल सरकार ने टेंडर दिए या नहीं, उसकी कंपनी को जो है सारे नियमों को ताक पे रखकर, ये वही अकाली दल है जिसका नेता मजीठिया से लिखित में अरविंद केजरीवाल और संजय सिंह ने माफी मांग रही थी। आज उन्हीं अकाली दल के नेताओं को हम जानना चाहते हैं और सीबीआई की जांच में साफ होगा कि आपने उन्हें लाइसेंस दिए या नहीं दिए।
कल अरविंद केजरीवाल ने आरोप लगाया सरकार के ऊपर कि वो उनको नीचे दिखाना चाहते हैं। आपका नहीं नीति
साहब, ये स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड करप्शन का केस, इसमें कौन किसको नीचे दिखाना चाह रहा है भाई?
जिस प्रकार से दिल्ली की महिलाओं के, दिल्ली के लोगों के प्रचंड विरोध के बावजूद भी गली गली में शराब की दुकान खोलना, उन्होंने न दिल्ली की जनता की सुनी, न तो हम सांसदों की सुनी। हम आज बहुत प्रसन्नता व्यक्त कर रहे हैं कि इस पे सीबीआई इंक्वायरी हुई है। जिन लोगों ने नियमों को ताक पे रख के इस प्रकार से अनियमितता किया, दिल्ली को शराब नगरी बनाने की कोशिश की, उनके खिलाफ कड़ी से कड़ी कार्रवाई हो जांच के बाद।
Aam Aadmi Party faces massive backlash after Delhi Lieutenant Governor recommended a CBI probe into the Delhi excise policy. BJP and Congress staged massive protests in the national capital demanding the resignation of Deputy Chief Minister and Excise Minister Manish Sisodia for alleged kickbacks from the liquor mafia.
A massive showdown has erupted in the national capital over Aam Aadmi Party's excise policy. Hordes of Delhi BJP workers descended at Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia's residence. Protesters clashed with police and broke barricades.
हम तो जवाब मांगने आए हैं, हम तो पूछने आए हैं। बड़ी बात करता था केजरीवाल कि हमारे लोग घर आ रहे हैं। मैं आया हूं, जवाब दें। सिसोदिया और सत्येंद्र जैन इस्तीफा कब देंगे?
बेईमानों का राज है। अरविंद केजरीवाल बहुत बड़ा बेईमान, बड़ा झूठा, मक्कार मुख्यमंत्री है।
जो नई शराब नीति अरविंद केजरीवाल की सरकार लाई है, इसमें हजारों करोड़ रुपए का घोटाला हुआ है।
Delhi BJP chief Adesh Gupta was detained during the protest. The other opposition party in Delhi, the Congress, staged protest outside the Aam Aadmi Party office. They burnt drums and placed an effigy of the chief minister on a donkey. Protests came a day after Delhi's Lieutenant Governor V.K. Saxena sought a CBI probe into the excise policy, flagging procedural lapses in its implementation and undue benefits worth 140 crore rupees to licensees. Meanwhile, the political slugfest between BJP and AAP continued.
केजरीवाल जी दिल्ली के लोगों का पैसा लूट लिया, शराब माफिया को माला माल कर दिया और इन गंभीर भ्रष्टाचार के आरोपों पर जहां एक और एलजी साहब ने सीबीआई की जांच के लिए मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ होम अफेयर्स को लिखा है, आप उस पर बिल्कुल चुप रहे, मूक दर्शक बनकर रहे और इधर-उधर की बात करते रहे।
एलजी तुम्हारा, सीएस तुम्हारा, सारी एजेंसियां तुम्हारी, ईडी, सीबीआई सब तुम्हारी, फर्जी मामले लिखने हैं, लिखो। तो ये चोर बेईमान लोग हैं, इनकी किसी बात पे ध्यान नहीं देना चाहिए। इन्होंने देश को बर्बाद किया है, लूटा है, महंगाई के गर्त में झोंका है।
While BJP accused Aam Aadmi Party of focusing on pleasing liquor barons with new excise policy during the pandemic, AAP hit back saying Modi government is trying to create false cases to trap their leaders. Bureau Report, India Today.
The celebration of India's 75th independence year has become a point of embarrassment for the AAP government. The Aam Aadmi Party government has painted pictures and caricatures of many freedom fighters to celebrate their lives and legacy. But in Jamia Nagar's Freedom Fighter Fountain, a picture of a Bangladeshi Islamic scholar, Maulana Mahmudul Hasan, has been displayed alongside freedom fighters like Mahatma Gandhi, Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad, Shahid Bhagat Singh, Shahid Sukhdev and Shahid Ashfaqullah Khan. The flex board that was put up by the AAP party several months ago should have had the photograph of Mahmud Hasan Deobandi, one of the co-founders of the Jamia Millia University, who contributed to India's freedom struggle. Sources have claimed that even after several months of the board being there, this error has not been rectified by the party.
India will celebrate its 75th independence this year, which is why nationwide Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav is also being celebrated. You will see the photographs of all those great legendary freedom fighters who gave their life for the independence and the freedom of this country. I am in Jamia Nagar and there's a board called the Freedom Fighters Fountain that has been put across here by the Aam Aadmi Party. As you can see, Chief Minister Delhi Arvind Kejriwal and Amanatullah Khan, who is the MLA from the area, happen to have their faces on this board. And below that you will see all these leaders, Mahatma Gandhi, Maulana Ali Johar, Shahid Ashfaqul Khan, Shahid Bhagat Singh, Shahid Sukhdev, everyone who has been instrumental in India's freedom struggle. But one photo that I would like to bring your attention to is the picture of Maulana Mahmudul Hasan, who is a Bangladeshi Islamic scholar. This seems to be a grave error which has not been corrected for many months, because this freedom fountain has been here for many months now. And perhaps they don't know who the freedom fighters of India's struggle are, and if it's a serious lapse on their part, shouldn't the board have been changed, or shouldn't the picture at least have been replaced from here? With Pradeep Gupta in New Delhi, Milan Sharma for India Today.
And that's a wrap on this bulletin. For all the latest news and updates, you can log on to indiatoday.in. You can also download the India Today app. Thanks for watching.